Good evening. Hello, good evening. Hope you can hear me. All right, good evening. Welcome back to On the Podcast. It's a Friday segment. I'm going to do every Friday. And on this podcast, we explore the complexity of relationships and why trust is the foundation of any successful partnership. Tonight, we'll be looking at the importance of trust in relationship. Why is it necessary for building a strong and lasting bonds in a relationship? Why do you need trust in your relationships? Why do you need trust in your relationship? Why do you need trust in your relationship? That's what we're discussing this evening. Once again, like I said, welcome. I don't know why you're watching us from. We're live on YouTube. We're also live on Facebook. Okay, so we will be talking about the importance of trust in relationship. Why do you need trust in your relationship? Okay. Line, I think the line is open. The line is free. Call one on now on +44 744 982 3876. Call now. The line is free. The line is open. Why do you need trust in your relationship? What is trust? That should be the question. I think that's what you want to ask. What is trust? Okay. So I don't know. I would like you to just call me. I would like to hear from you. I would like to get your opinion on what we're discussing this evening. Understand? So what is trust? What is trust in relationship? Why does trust matters? You jump into a relationship, you get into this meaningful relationship, and then you normally hear that all the time, someone saying that there's no trust. What's trust? It's a lack of trust. And then you'll be asking, what is trust? Did they even know what they're talking about? What they're saying, talking about, discussing, telling you about trust? Did they really know what it means? Okay. We can go this way. Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship, be it personal or professional. It is the belief that someone is reliable, someone is honest and competent, and act of integrity. They act with integrity, whatever they do. And also, they always have your interest at heart. I want you to grab that. Someone is reliable, honest, competent, and acts with integrity. And they always have your interest at heart. Without trust, relationship crumble under weight of what? Suspicion, doubt, and insecurity. It crumbles straight away without trust. Why? Because trust plays a crucial role in fostering strong connection between individuals. It is essential for maintaining a healthy relationship. Foster strong connection. Once there's trust, to make that, it just foster that strong connection between individuals between you and your partner. Okay. And it also is essential for what maintaining a healthy relationship. When trust exists in a relationship, it creates a security. You have that sense of security. Yeah. You feel safe. You feel safe. And also there's always mutual what? Respect. Understand? When trust exists, when trust is present in the relationship. So having the feeling of trust allows individuals to be vulnerable. When you have that feeling of trust in your relationship, you can see that you can be vulnerable in front of your partner. You can express yourself. You can express your thoughts. You can express your feelings. You can be open. And also you can rely on his or her support, because you trust them, because you believe in them. Do you understand? Because you trust them. That's why you can be vulnerable in front of them. That's the reason why you can share your thoughts. You can share your feelings openly with them. So you are relying on their support. You understand? So, like I said, the line is open. I would like to, if you want to call, or you can put on the comment section what you're thinking, what we're discussing this evening. Why do you need trust in your relationship? Why do you need trust in your relationship? Understand? Why? Why do you need trust in your relationship? How can you build this trust we're talking about? In what way can you build trust? In what way can you make trust to be present in your relationship? How can you do that? The thing you have to understand is, to build trust, it takes time and effort. It involves consistent actions. Through your actions, the way you behave, okay? You demonstrate reliability. The person you are in relationship with, they will do what? They see your actions with the way you behave and all that. Your honesty and your integrity as a person. It is what build trust. It takes time and effort. Okay. So when you got communication, if you're communicating with this person, because communication plays a vital role, plays a crucial role in building trust. When you are open, like I said earlier, when you are open, you are transparent. You don't have there's nothing to hide. You have nothing to hide. Okay, you are transparent. Everything about you is transparent. You can see there's nothing to hide. You are open, just like open. So that if they want to check anything, they want to talk about anything, you're there. There's nothing to hide, because you know who you are. And there's trust, there's transparency in that relationship. Understand? So we're talking about communication plays a vital role in building trust. And you have to be open and transparent. Because when you have that transparent dialogue, you have that transparent discussion, it fosters understanding, fosters connection between you and your partner. Open conversation, open dialogue, transparent dialogue. Transparency is there. So you are just open. There's nothing to hide. It builds what? Trust. Because trust is not given. It's not given. It's not like something like you just come and you just say, hey, you have to trust me. It's not given. It's through your actions. And through your actions, through your behavior, through the way you behave, through your transparency, through your open activities, through your open mind, everything about you have nothing to hide. You can see that you earn that trust. You earn that trust. And through that trust, you have that what we call mutual respect and shared experiences. You understand what I mean? So you earn it. It's not given. Nobody going to give you. Said, okay, yeah, I'm going to trust you. It's through your actions, through your behavior and everything. Through that, someone do what? You earn that trust. They will trust you. They will start believing in because you are open, you are reliable. You understand? It has nothing to do, but it has nothing to hide. You're always consistent with what you're doing. That's what I mean. So tell someone that you go into some place. When they check there, that's where you are. When you tell them when they check it again, that's what it is. You said that is it. There's nothing to hide. You are transparent. That is you. You earn that trust. You see that the person will start doing what? They'll start trusting you. They start believing in you. They start believing in whatever you're saying, or whatever you do. Understand? That is how to build trust. You don't just grab or someone just give it to you. You have to earn it. You have to earn trust. Because it takes time. It takes time and effort. Consistency. You have to be consistent. What you do to earn the trust. Really earn it. So what are the impact? What about the impact of trust? What about the impact of trust? Okay, when there's that relationship, you're just like asking yourself questions. When the trust is there, what happens? What will be the impact of trust in your relationship? What will be the impact of trust in your relationship? Have you asked yourself that? You now having trust, you build that trust now. You already know what trust is now. Now you're building trust based on your consistency and reliability and open and transparency and all that. Okay, what will be the impact of trust in your relationship? You see that trust can create a sense of what? Security. Create a sense of what? Security. You're secure. You know that in that relationship that you are, you know you have that secure mind. You have free. You know that you have the security because the person you are in a relationship with, you trust them. It will do what? You're going to give you that emotional safety. It will give you emotional safety. It does not start out and everything because you know how it is. When you don't trust somebody, if there's no trust in that relationship, based on their actions, based on behavior, based on their inconsistency, talking about inconsistency in their actions, inconsistency in their words, inconsistency of their whatever they go in or what they are doing and all that, it brings that so when you trust your partner, you can be authentic, you can be yourself, there's nothing to hide. You are just yourself without fear of judgment or betrayal. When we're talking about vulnerability, you can be vulnerable in front of them. You have there's no gimmick or you try to maybe like try to behave like someone. You're just gonna be yourself, your authentic self, because there's trust. You trust this person, you trust their judgment, you trust everything because you're not afraid of betrayal. You're not afraid of betrayal because you trust them. Because this is the deep level of trust fosters intimate. Once you have that deep level of trust, it fosters intimacy, it fosters connection and mutual respect in that relationship. You understand? So the impact of trust in a relationship, it goes deep. It goes deep. It goes deep because if you don't really trust who you are in a relationship, you affect everything. You affect everything. You affect everything. You understand? And then you so I said earlier, because trust, you can't just nobody gonna give it to you. You have to earn it. You have to earn it through consistency. We're talking about consistency through your actions, consistent behavior, the way you behave. That's nobody gonna like give it to you. You have to earn trust. When you're telling someone all the time, you're telling someone that you're doing this and doing that, at the end of the day, they find out that what you're telling them is not what you said there. Maybe their behavior is quite different from what you're saying. You understand? And then you blaming them when they're not trusting you, when they like start like doubting what you're doing, how you're doing, where you're going, and what you're saying and everything. You start doubting because what do you expect them to do? Because you are not consistent in your actions, you are not consistent in your words, you are not consistent in what you're saying. You're not consistent. Why you're saying that you're going is not what you're going. You're not consistent. Everything about you bring that doubt. And once there is doubt, you can see that the trust starts shaking. It starts shaking. Because of what? You see, you're not consistent. There's this, they'll start seeing that sign of betrayal. A lot of things gonna come in their mind. You understand? Because that intimacy, that what they call peace of mind, it's not going to be there anymore. Because when someone start doubting you, when someone started immediately, like having second thought about everything that you're telling them, they want to like make sure that they check it again, cross check on everything. That is the trust is out of the window. You can't earn it. It's gone. That is the problem. That's why he said trust takes time and effort. You need to be consistent in what you do. Because once you betray that trust, it's difficult to rebuild it. Okay? Because if you're looking at rebuilding trust after betrayal, or rebuilding trust after maybe you lost that trust can be very fragile. When you're talking about fragile, it's very, very easy to be broken. It's very easy to lose trust on someone. Just a little bit of like that. Bring that doubt. Betrayal, whether through lies, you're talking about infidelity, you're talking about broken promises, it can anything. It can shatter the foundation of trust in a relationship. It can just destroy it straight away. Just a little bit of infidelity, a little bit of lies, just a little bit of lies. Broken promises, straight away, can shatter the whole thing. So rebuilding trust requires sincere apology. Sometimes you're going to apologize. Sometimes you apologize. You can ask someone for forgiveness. You can tell them that you're sorry and all that. At the end of the day, maybe it's going to take that person time. It take them another maybe effort again for them to like find a way now to trust you again. You understand? Most times some people, they find it difficult to take accountable of whatever they did. They can't take accountable of what they did. It's very difficult for them. They can even like for them to commit to change their actions and all that is difficult as well. You understand? And they are looking for ways maybe to rebuild that trust after betrayal. It's a little bit difficult. It's very difficult. We're discussing why do you need trust in your relationship? And those are the things that destroy relationship. If there's no trust in a relationship, it's difficult for that relationship to sustain. There won't be any healthy relationship, will not be healthy. You're not going to have a healthy relationship. You understand? So that's what we're discussing. Why do you need trust in your relationship? Or you can say the importance of trust in a relationship. Understand? Now that we are at the stage where you say that maybe the trust has been broken, you're trying to rebuild trust. Someone can ask, okay, how can we, if some your relationship where someone did not trust you anymore and you're trying to rebuild the trust, all that. Okay. What will I do? Hello, good evening, welcome.
Yeah, evening. I want to contribute on the topic.
Okay.
Yeah, the topic is very interesting. You know, in a relationship, what matters is trust, love, and the question. The,
Hello, are you there? Okay, I think the line cut off. What I was trying to say, I said, you then ask after maybe trying to rebuild that trust after betrayal, then there are consequences of a broken trust. When you broken that trust, okay, maybe it's either through your lies, maybe you're lying, through infidelity, or through broken promises, or through other ways, other means. Maybe you don't know how. Maybe you broke the relation, you broke the trust in that relationship. You understand that, and then you're it's trying finding ways maybe to rebuild it. There are consequences for broken trust. Once trust is broken, there are consequences that goes with it. You understand? When the consequences can be severe, it can be difficult, it can be like it can be too hard on your relationship. Consequences of broken trust can be severe. What are we talking about? Betrayal or dishonesty can shatter the foundation of that trust you built for years. Many years you guys been together. You build that trust and all that. Just betrayal and dishonesty can just shatter the foundation of that trust. Hello, yeah, the line cut off.
yeah. So let me go straight to the point.
Okay.
You know, the important of it is when you have trust in a relationship, you trust will build the confidence. At least you have confidence. And another thing, you have a peace of mind and you live long. Understand? When you have trust in someone, because you don't need to bother anymore, because you have that confidence that this person will never betray you or do anything against you at your back. Understand? So and another thing is trust make you feel relaxed in a relationship, and trust can lead to you develop more love in that person because of that trust. You know, in a relationship, when you present, or the other partner presents him or herself in a camouflage area, you will not even have that trust or going forward or trying to show who you really are in a relationship. But after your trials and you find that that person has that trust and that person is very, very secretive, then you develop that confidence, you develop that love, you live long, because trust is very, 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 very vital in a relationship. But many people don't know, because any little thing or any little lie can make you distrust anyone, and for that person to build or regain that trust again, it will take time.
Takes time, yes.
Or in a relationship, when that person is trying to give you a test, and last they find that test that is very positive, it will have confidence in you. Whenever your wife goes out or your friend goes out, that person will not even bother. You know, some friends can debate. Tell your friend, when you have confidence in your relationship or in your friend, you can debate that relationship with your friend, you tell that person, go and try this person, he will not succumb or she will not succumb because of you have that trust. And trust will make you enjoy your marriage or your relationship. Trust will keep you long.
Mm.
Trust will build that, will develop more love
Yeah.
and develop more things. So trust is very, very good in a relationship.
So trust is very, very vital in a relationship, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And it makes one live long. When you find out that your partner or your relationship, there is trust.
Okay.
Then one thing that can kill a relationship or a marriage is lie. When there is no trust,
Mm.
the two parties can live or can behave anyhow.
Mm.
If they don't even have confidence in that person when there is no trust. But if there is trust, you can boast of that person, you can stake for that person, you can go at a length because you find that there is trust in that relationship. So that's what I want to contribute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. He just like sums everything up. He went deep into even what we're discussing this evening, talking about why do you need trust in your relationship. We have already highlighted a lot of them, the impact of trust in relationship, the building trust after betrayal, and they even went ahead to talk about lies. That's when you lie a lot, it can destroy the relationship. When someone is you're not someone to depend on. What I mean by someone to depend on, you your partner they cannot believe what you say, because when they start having that fear of fear of I don't know, betrayal. What I mean by betrayal, they don't know what the real you they're going to see that day. They don't know how you're going to behave. They don't really, because they don't believe, they don't have that trust in you. Understand? It destroys the relationship. Understand? And the issue is that it takes time to build it. It takes time to build trust, and this is something that you have to earn based on your consistent behavior. When when you behave consistently, when your positive attitude and everything shows, you have nothing to fear, you have nothing to hide, you are open, there's transparency. All about you is transparent, you have nothing to hide. It gives you confidence in yourself, and also that confidence will just do what, spread down. You can go to your partner, they will feel that confidence because you have nothing to hide, you are open, you're transparent. Whatever they want to see, they see. You understand? And it builds with time, they will build that trust. Are you getting me? When you say that you're going out, you tell them that you're going to some place. When they check that place, you are there. You come back the same. Consistency, all about you. It's just that there's nothing like maybe telling them something. They check these lies that you're lying to them. Okay, there's betrayal. There's maybe talking about infidelity. The same thing. It brings a lot of insecurity, and once there's insecurity in that relationship, that's when the trust will just run away from that relationship. You understand what I mean? And once it's gone, to rebuild it, it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time. It takes time. Sometimes it's difficult because once you've broken that trust, it's quite difficult to get it back. Understand? But someone might even ask, okay, what if the relationship at the moment, the trust is broken, but you guys want to work it out, you want to rebuild the trust. How can I do that? How can I rebuild the trust? Understand? You have to understand that rebuilding trust after it hasn't broken, requires time. I said earlier, it requires time. It requires effort. You have to get committed in that relationship. Both parties, both you and your partner, that is that relationship, both of you need time to do that. Welcome. Hello, welcome. Yeah.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Um, so I want to contribute to the program.
Okay.
Trust in relationship.
Okay.
I just have a few things to say.
Go on.
First of all, when we talk about trust, say that trust is it is the bedrock of any relationship. Trust is the bedrock for any relationship to stand, because when you have trust on someone,
Yeah.
it builds confidence.
Mm-hmm.
It creates a room for confidence, and there is no way there will be any suspicious maybe to suspect someone, maybe to suspect any of the partner, maybe is cheating or what.
Yeah.
So whenever there is trust in the relationship, it builds confidence.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the bedrock any relationship. It's the bedrock of any relationship. But let me just digress a little to outside the box from our discussion. Even in the Bible, when Satan wants to tempt Job,
Mm-hmm.
God told him that he trusts Job. So God has already built that confidence, that trust, the trust in what in who Job. So there is a very strong trust
Mm-hmm.
that God have in Job, that made him to believe that even though Satan will tempt Job,
Mm-hmm.
that Job is not going to let him down. So trust is the bedrock for any relationship. Thank you. So this is just my few contribution, and I thank you for this wonderful topic. It's a nice one, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your calls. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's what everyone's talking about. What I pick up from what he just said, he said that trust brings that confidence. It build up confidence in a relationship, and that's what it's all about. If once there's trust, once someone trusts you, they will have confidence in you. Understand? They will have confidence in you. But what you have to understand is that it takes time to build trust. That is what people don't really understand. It takes a bit of time. It takes time based on your activities, your attitude, your behavior. That's what will bring that trust. That's what will make that person to trust you. They believe in you. They'll be watching you. They're watching everything, your steps, your attitude, the way you go, everything. With time, if you trust, when you start telling them what, how you going, what you doing, all of that, they know. It might not even, maybe you can say that you're going somewhere. The time you're supposed to come back, they've not seen you. They will not panic because they know, they believe, they have confidence in you based on what? Your consistency, your behavior when it comes to everything about you. That's what builds that confidence. And that once they have that confidence, you earn it, you earn that trust. Do you understand what I mean? That means like what the other person, what just when he called, he talks about, he said that it gives you peace of mind. You have that peace of mind. And once you have a peace of mind in your relationship, it prolongs your life. And he mentioned of that. You prolong your life. You have nothing to be afraid of. You have nothing to be afraid of. Understand? Okay. Someone put in here said he has a question. Yes, can go on with question. You want to put it on the comment, I can read it, or you want to call, you can call. The number is there. You can call. Okay. Or go on with your question. Okay. Put on the comment. He said that you need a question. You want to ask a question. Okay, go on with question. You want to write it down or you're going to call? The number is there as well. Call the number so that can hear your question. Okay, so still waiting for the call to get a question. Like I said, it takes time to build that trust. But once the trust is gone, and someone like I was trying to say before we get a call, you're trying or you're looking for ways now to rebuild that trust. Both of you want to work on the relationship, you want to build trust back, and then you're looking for ways to do that. Just remember that both parties, both of you that are in that relationship, you have to do what to get it. You must have to get involved. You have to agree on that. You have to agree because it will take time. It needs effort. Both of you, your effort. It needs commitment. You understand? So that is it. Okay, yeah, involve both parties. All right. So she asked, what if you trust someone, hoping that he will marry you, and you waited some years later on, he said he's done. What will you do? Okay, this is it's a very big question. If you trust someone, you waited, you've been waiting for this person, and later on, he said that he's done with you. What will you do? All right, listen. What you have to understand is this: human beings, they you put all your trust in human. That's the first thing you have to do. If you put all your trust in human beings are bound. They're bound to fail you. Okay, that is one. But in this case, there's what they call red flags. There's what they call red flags. When you meet someone and then the person likes you, well, the question is it's referring to a man. The man promised you that he will marry you. At the end of the day, he disappoints you. It's not really trust. That's what I'm trying to say, is that there's a lot of things that were involved in that. One of them is red flag. That's what they call red flags. When you're in a relationship with somebody and this person comes to you and they ask you out, they want to be your friend and all that, and then they start promising you that they will marry you and all that. Any person that start like promising, telling you that see you as a lady, and they say to you, I want to marry you, that's a red flag. That's a very big red flag. When you're in a relationship with somebody, if you meet a lady and you like this person, you're gonna start in the friendship zone. It's gonna be starting that phase. With time, then you as a man will find out if it is kind of person that you want to marry. And once the person find out that is the kind of person they want to marry, they don't wait. They will ask you immediately that they want to marry you. They will be forcing you that they want to go and see your family members. Anyone that tells you, that said to you, okay, every time they keep on telling you that I would like to marry you, you have to wait for me, I will marry you and all that. Listen, that is not just, that's a red flag. You need to watch yourself properly. You need to know what this person wants. You need to know what this person wants from you. You understand? There must be something that they want. Are you getting me? Keep a distance. Watch them. Watch their attitude and everything. You will see the flags. You will see the red flags. You will understand. You will see that they are not consistent with whatever they're saying. You understand what I mean? So, because if a man wants you, I'm telling you the truth, they will be afraid to lose you. And being afraid to lose you, they will make every necessary effort to make sure that they tie you down. What am I talking about? They will not want anyone to take you away from them. And that will do what? Hasten them. They will tell you that they want to see your family. They will find ways. I'm talking about those in Africa. They will go and see your family. They will try and see your family. They will start making plans to keep you as the wife. But if they don't start telling you all the time they want to marry you, That's a red flag. Because of what? They're putting you on hold. They're giving you false hope. And once someone is giving you false hope, there's nothing trust has to do. There's no trust. Just forget about trust. It's a hope. They're giving you false hope. Because of what? They're telling you what you want to hear, so that will take advantage of you. I don't know if I'm answering what you're asking me, Chinyere, but what I'm trying to say is that there are red flags. You must have seen that. Most times when you're in love with someone, there are some of the attitude, some of the behaviors that they will behave around you, which have already like showed you that, that they are not genuine, but you will overlook it. Maybe you think maybe that the person is going to change or something like that. Some of them, they'll find out maybe that because you love them so much and you're believing on them, they believe in looking up to them and all that. And because of that, they will take advantage of that because what do you think they will say? Probably you've getting to the age where you're supposed to get married, and they know that from the kind of family you come from, you cannot behave in certain way. So if you cannot behave in certain way, the only way they can take advantage of you is to tell you what you want to hear, which is what? That they want to marry you. Do you understand that? And once they tell you that, they know that that's what you're looking for. And then you use that as an advantage. They take advantage of you or something. You understand? So any man that comes to you and start telling you I'll marry you and all that, it has a red flag. Don't believe that person. Because if a man wants to marry you, they will straight away, they will do it. They will propose to you. They will tell you, disturb you all the time. They want to see your family. That is it. They will want to see your family straight away. You understand? Because there's no way they want to lose you. So, and someone that keeps you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, keep on promising you. That's a red flag. He's waiting for his time to get the right person. Once the person gets the right person, they will just dump the person and move on. They will just go because you are not their choice. You are not the person that they want to get married. They're just using you to waste time. They're using you to keep you out there before they get the right person they are looking for. It's either maybe there's something they're getting from you, so they keep on getting that stuff. It's either maybe true, or maybe they're getting finances from you, or it's all about intimacy from you and all that. With time, they are keeping hold. Maybe they are at the moment, maybe they are still in school. As they are still in school, they know that at that moment they are not ready to get married. That they will not tell you that. They will do what they'll still tell you that they want to marry you. So you're keeping hope. You're open, keeping hope that they will do that. Why they don't want to do that? You are not the kind of person maybe they want to settle down with, but they will not like to tell you that. So they're using you to keep time, to waste time, and all that. Once they are ready, you see that they move on. It happens a lot of times. You see that some people, they've been in a relationship with someone for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Then they will hear from other people that the same man they're in a relationship with is getting married with someone else there. Or maybe the same man they want to get married with already have children with someone else somewhere. You understand what I mean? Those are the things, because when you are in love with someone, it might not really open your eyes to see what is happening around you. Or sometimes you will see those flags, red flags, but because you're in love with that person, you don't want to lose that person, you overlook them. And those are the mistakes that many people do in relationship. You understand? So Chinyere, I don't know if I answer your question. You understand? So it really has much to do with trust. Okay? Because the person gives you false hope. There's what we call consistency in behavior. You must have noticed that they are not consistent in what they're saying. You understand? So yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. There must be, you see that consistency in what they're saying, their behavior and all that. It will show. You must have seen one or have seen it. You understand? So that is it. And once you see red flags, you have to be mindful of that. From a distance, so that will not be hurt. You will not your emotions. Okay. So yeah, we're talking about rebuilding trust. When the trust are really gone. Well, before you rebuild the trust, two people have to agree. The two parties have to agree. The two people that are in that relationship have to agree together to rebuild trust. And one of the ways that you can rebuild trust is through open communication. You just open communication, have that honest and transparent communication. You talk to that person, let them understand this is what is going on. Both parties need that. They need to express their feelings openly. They just say it openly the way it's supposed to be. If you want to be emotional about it, you can do that. You understand? So also listen to the other person perspective, where they're coming from. So both of you, from there, you can see that once that person open up, all of that, you can start working on that. But the most importantly, what you have to know, that's what the behavioral. There's a behavioral pattern that something is happening. Pattern. If you look at it, it's always a pattern. It's going that way. It happens all the time. There are some people that most times you keep on doing something. A little thing, they will keep on apologizing. They say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. They'll do it again. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. They do it again. Because there's behavioral pattern. They are consistent in their behavior, in what they're doing. And once that someone is consistent in that behavior, you should be very, very mindful of that. It's very, very mindful. Because their consistent behavior will do what? It will align with their words. Their words that come out from their mouth. It will align with that behavior. That's what we call some people that they are cunning. They are like this. They are not straightforward. You cannot catch them. Their mouth is so sweet. They will like snake and snake out, sneaking. You cannot catch them. They always have something to say. No matter what, they know what to tell you at that time. You understand what I mean? They are always fast. Some of them, they have experience. What I'm talking about, experience. They've been in a relation. They're hanging around with people. They have a lot of experience. They know what to tell you once you get them. Okay, so because action speaks louder than words, most times you hear that, you know. So it's important to demonstrate reliability, what and integrity, consistency over time. Just think about that consistency over time. Watch that. Once you notice that behavioral pattern that is not straightforward, you need to do what? Back out a bit. Okay, but if this person realize that their attitude, their character it's not that consistent, and they realize that it's something that they need to change on, and they approach you and talk to you about it, maybe you can see what to do. Maybe that's the time that you need that forgiveness. You can forgive them once you know that they are willing to change. They are willing to change their ways. They are willing to move forward with you, and they want to work on that relationship to rebuild that trust. Then you can do that. Okay, and that's when you have to like let go some of the things that they did. You give them a little bit of chance for them to make amends. You understand? So those are the things. That's what you have to understand once it comes to trust in a relationship. It takes time, and you just don't grab it. Someone could not just give it to you freely. It needs to earn it. It needs to earn it. Okay, but what I want to like highlight is this. On this platform, we always talk about your mental health or your well-being. Okay, your mental health or your well-being. When you're talking about your emotional well-being, is closely tied to trust in relationship. Your emotional well-being is always tied to what? Trust. Especially when it comes to relationship, women see them most times. They see them, they start breaking down, they crying or something like that because maybe they're thinking that there's a broken trust or something. This person always broken promises, maybe you keep on lying to them, or there's a infidelity in that relationship. You see that your emotional well-being will be affected. You understand? So when individuals feel trusted and supported by those around them, their partner or whoever, their boyfriend or their girlfriend, their relationship, they will experience low level of stress. They will not experience much stress because there's peace in that relationship. there's no much anxiety and talk about depression. They will not, because once there's trust in that relationship, they have a peace of mind. There's peace of mind. So you're not going to see anxiety. There's no way you're going to see depression, because they trust you. They know that they believe in you. They know that they will get the support that they needed when they need it from you and all that, because there's trust. So trusting in a relationship provide emotional stability, a sense of belongings. It gives you that. Understand? It gives you that. It protects your well-being. There will not be like, it protects your well-being. You understand? That's the reason why it's something that you have to earn. It's something that you have to earn. Someone based on your character, your behavior, you earn that trust. You see that the person will trust you. And once your partner trusts you, who you are in a relationship with, it brings that peace. It brings peace. You are confident. If you are going out, you believe that this person trusts you. Whatever you say, they know that they trust you. They know that you're telling them the truth, because your behavior will align with your words. But once your behavior does not align with your words, the words that are coming out of your mouth, your behavior is not aligning with that, how do you expect that person to trust you? They can't trust you. And that's when you start seeing that they start having anxiety, they start having depression, they start having, stress. Then you see them, they go in checking your phones or calling you all the time, asking you what about. When you tell them why you went, they will not believe you. They will make sure they will start like, some people will get to the state of where maybe they start stalking you, trying to find out what you're saying is true, and all that. It will affect their mental health and well-being. You understand? So lack of trust can lead to feelings of insecurity. It can lead to that isolation, emotional distress, someone like, all of that, because there's no trust. And that's the reason why. Like what Paul, when he called, he said that trust is the foundation. We're talking about the foundation of relationship. You must have that. It's proper. That's where you build that relationship. Trust. Are you getting me? And all of this will come to consistency in your behavior. Are you getting me? So you need to give your partner, you give to your boyfriend or your girlfriend the opportunity for them to trust you. And how you want to do that is through your attitude, through your behavior on a daily basis. You don't need to tell someone you need to trust me. You must trust me. No, you don't need to do that, because you have to earn it. Let them trust you through your behavior. They will trust you. They will know. It will come out from their mouth. Don't worry, I trust you. I know you, because they trust you. But when you keep on telling someone that, why are you not trusting me? Why are you not? What do you expect the person to do? Because you need to earn it. You need to earn it. Your behavior must align to what you say. When you tell someone that you're going somewhere, you're gonna be there at a place, they find out that they are not there. But you told them that's where you want to be. Your behavior does not align with your words. So what do you expect that person to do? Okay? When you tell them about something, that this person, this is that, is your friend or whatever, at the end of the day, they find out that it's lies. Your behavior does not align with your words. All of those things destroy that trust. Understand that it's going to be difficult for that person to get it back, to trust you again. Understand? So what I was trying to say is that in conclusion, trust the bedrock of a healthy relationship. Is the bedrock. Is the matter of everything. You need to get it. If you don't have it, it's difficult for that relationship to be healthy. It's difficult for that relationship to sustain. Understand? So it's the glue that holds that partnership. It's the glue that holds that both of you and your partner together. It's good, just like that through life. But when there's up, there's down, it's going to be that glue, because you know that this person you're in a relationship with is there with you. She's there with you. They're supporting you in 10 They're just supporting you even no matter what, they're there with you. You understand? And when they tell you something, that is the way it is. You understand? So whatever that comes out of your mouth is aligned with your behavior, is aligned with your actions. They'll believe you. They will believe you. You don't need to like trying to let them believe you. No, your actions, through your behavior and everything, they will trust you. You understand? So why am I saying this? Because there are some people you see them, they will keep on saying that you don't trust me, don't do this, you don't that. Maybe they're giving the other person the opportunity, giving them they're just giving them through their behavior, the way everything, maybe their words and everything does not align with their behavior. So that person will start doubting them. There's no trust. He's not going to trust them. So when they are talking about asking the person every time, you don't trust me, don't trust me. So what do you expect? Through your behavior, the person will trust you. So you understand? So prioritizing trust, couples, they can do what? Cultivate a strong bond. Things it's going to be a base that will hold that relationship. There will be respect. There will be honesty in that relationship. Also, there will be support. You see that they will support you. You get me? So that's where we stop in this evening. We talked about a lot about trust tonight. And if it's the first time you're coming across us, you just come and join us. This is one on this platform. We discussed mostly daily activities. We talk about relationship. We talk about family issues. We talk about a lot of things for us to grow personally. Talk about our personal growth, professional growth. We discuss it here. It depends on the topic that we want to talk about. And also, if there's topics that you want to talk about, you can send it to us. Got the number there, send it to WhatsApp. Just ask, can you look into this topic? Can you look into? We can do that as well. Like if you have questions, like the lady that just asked question now, we can as well try our best to answer the question. Even if we cannot do that, we can still put it out there. Someone can call in to answer the question and all that. You understand? So that's what we're saying. That's what we'll stop this evening. And I'll thank you guys that joined us this evening. And also, don't forget that we said that the first 20 people that tune in this evening, they have their data and all that, which we have to like rectify. We have to redeem that after the program and all that. Okay. And most of you that stay with us to this time, I appreciate you guys. God bless. And make sure you have a lovely weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Good night.